Hey y'all, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I want to talk a little bit briefly about false twin flames. A lot of people have a lot to say about that, and many people say that, well, you meet your false twin flame right before you meet your twin flame. So let me just give you an unpopular opinion. False twin flames are karmics. Okay, there's no such thing as a false twin flame. You may have a karmic that may mimic your behavior, but there is no false twin flame. You either are a twin flame or you are not. Just because you love somebody or you're hooked on somebody does not make them your twin flame. So some of the mile markers for twin flames is spiritual acceleration. So I'm going to talk about that first and foremost because people in the tarot community and the spiritual community want an emphasis on twin flames that has to do with romantic relationship. And I think the sooner we're able to gravitate away from that, the better. Just because you love someone and you feel a romantic attachment to them does not make them your twin flame. If, however, your life after you meet your twin flame, or who you may think is your twin flame, has a major, drastic change, not only in your physical life, but in your spiritual life, then you may have met your twin flame. If you are not seeing things like spiritual acceleration, oneness with self, the urge to seek out your own spirituality, the urge to help others, do works for humanity, if you're not seeing a change in your templated beliefs changing, or your beliefs that you grew up with, right, believing, and now all of a sudden you question them and you don't believe them, then that person might not be your twin flame. So some signs of karmics could be energy draining, right? Energy vampires. If you're not seeing a spiritual acceleration within that person, once you awaken, and you're not seeing any awakening at all with them, then they may not be your twin flame. Now, your connection is your connection. Okay, I'm not going to tell you, well, you don't have a connection. It's up to you to determine what it is. But I will tell you that even if it's just the smallest thing, for example, if you've been doing your work to get rid of your childhood trauma and maybe some post-traumatic stuff or whatever, and then all of a sudden you see that your twin is seeking out spirituality, or they start talking in the verbiage, right? And you start seeing changes in their life for the better. Now that might be your twin flame. They may read spiritual books. They may be talking about reading spiritual books, or they may be talking about, breakthroughs in their own life, or a change of beliefs. If you're seeing things like that and you're undergoing the same thing, then mirroring behavior, right? You're healing yourself and they're getting healed as well, then that might be your twin flame. But this false twin flame stuff that keeps going around is a karmic. Okay, so all relationships are karmic, right? You have your karmic, you have your soulmate, you have your twin flame. People want to mix and match it because it sounds beautiful and wonderful on TV and everything, but karmic, soulmate, twin flame, okay? And if you feel like there's no acceleration and they're draining you and it's kind of digressing, then it's a karmic. Karmics are here to teach us lessons about ourselves and how not to, tolerate the same old crap we've been tolerating with relationships or with people. And twin flames, a lot of the emphasis is on relationships. And a lot of the emphasis should be put toward spiritual acceleration, okay? So once you're able to separate those two things, then your path through the twin flame journey will become much easier. But I just wanted to put this out there that, listen, You have a psychic cord, a silver cord between the two of you. You're sharing energy, you're sharing events, you're having transference of energy, you're experiencing what they're experiencing. Yes. If you're not having those things, you're not having dreams, you're not having synchronicities, you're not having transference of emotion, then you may want to think the relationship, it may be a karmic. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or whatever, put them down in the comments section and I'll talk to y'all later.